guys, what's up? We're going to be talking about the 2023 Keystone Outback 292 URL today. Extremely excited about this product. This is actually our first Outback that we have seen at RV Central. It's the first one we've got in. We just picked up the line down at the show a couple weeks ago down in Elkhart. We're just going to be giving you guys a product review and our first reactions to what they do different from everybody else that we have. So first thing up front here, you'll see there's little accent lights underneath here. We just flip our switch right on and they click right on up top. So those are like a whitish blue tint to them. Up front here is actually some of the most important things on this trailer. So power tongue jack, awesome. That's pretty standard anymore. 30-pound tank's a nice little upgrade. So 230s. Biggest thing you're going to see is this battery box up here. So there's two batteries here. There's a lock on this. So I can't get this off without the key, and it's underneath. It's fully around, so there's no getting those out. The reason this lock is on here is these are actually two lithium batteries. So these are going to be your Dragonfly brand batteries. These do have a 10-year warranty on them. And as everybody is really quickly learning in the RV industry, the lithium batteries we're seeing them last 3 to 5 to 6 times longer than your lead acid batteries. In the front here, you do see your battery disconnect, which is nice. It's as simple as flipping that switch and boom, we have power. So for us on the lot, when we're walking around showing people these units, it's really cool to be able to say, oh yeah, you want power? No problem. Flip that switch. We already have 200 watts of solar up on the roof and we're good to go. Heading over to this side over here, we will go over our compartments. So one thing to note, this vehicle only weighs 7,220, so about 7,300 pounds dry. This side is a smaller access door. That is because we do have our on-demand tankless water heater right here next to it. It's 42,000 BTU. Next to that, we're going to have our TV hookups, our portable water sanitized and flush and drain water. All of our hookups here, city water, fresh water, all that good stuff here, right in this front with our cap to go through. Going on further back, we have our drains back here. As well as our pull handles. Looks like there's 2 drains on this one. All right, moving to the back of this trailer here. So we do have our backup camera prep on the back. Just like most of our other trailers standard, we have our rear ladder on it. Has a 250-pound weight limit on that. Moving over to the side of the trailer here. One thing that I'm actually really excited for is they do have the electric jacks on these. So on the ultralight series, it's just an electric jack, it's just a push button. On the premium line, you will see that they actually have auto leveling. We'll continue our way up here. You will see that our awning will go over top of this slide, and it does extend a pretty good distance on it when it is out. And then scooting up here to the front again. So we have some more hookups, our other electric jack controller here. Inside we have our inverter prep. We do have our solar panel disconnect, which is very nice. So if you don't have the batteries hooked up, you can just turn them right off. There's no point in having it going. And then you'll see that there's the smart solar. That is so that you can actually download the app on your phone and see your voltage and everything like that live right from your cell phone. And then we'll head on inside. All right, guys, taking a look at the inside of this trailer. So this is a rear living setup. Actually very similar to how many of our fifth wheel lines are going to be set up. We have the rear couch in the back that does come out and make you bed. It's about a queen size bed when it's fully out. You have your clear reclining there with your little opening in the middle. And then you have your dinette with the accent lights down low on it. This color material is something that I have not seen in any of our other brands that we carry. This is what Keystone Outback calls the Camden color scheme. I think it is extremely rich, luxury looking, something that really can appeal to all generations, not just your older folks, not just your younger, but it does have that very subtle, luxurious look to it, I would say. Up top, you have some overhead cabinetry storage. You have your blackout blinds. And then down low here on the side of your couch, you do have an actual cabinetry here. You're seeing on a lot of lines, they're kind of cheaping out here. They'll not have put doors on these, or they'll make these flip up and things like that. You have your entertainment system here. That TV will pull out and move around. Your radio, it is zoned indoor-outdoor speakers. Again, this is a huge drawer right here. This is perfect for pots and pans and blankets and totes, things of that nature to go in. Some overhead storage here as well. Pantry on this one. Huge pantry for a travel trailer. And then one of the cool little features here little sliding trash can, because how many times do you go camping and you have a trash bag laying in the middle of the camper or by the door, or you have to go outside to throw something away? 12-volt fridge again, which is really needed on this. Having that solar is really the benefit with that 12 volt. It then is charging your battery, which in turn is running your fridge. Beautiful how that works all together here. Our sink here, we do have the long drying rack here. So stainless steel sink, farmhouse kitchen sink, but with the cover over top. One thing that I did find kind of unique or different was going to be that the microwave was not right above the oven. They put it over here on this side wall, which kind of really works well, because yes, could you put a cabinet there? You could, but you'd lose the cabinetry overhead above your stove. So you gain a cabinet there, and that's a good sized cabinet up top there as well. So I think it's well worth it. And your breakers are sitting up a little higher, which is nice again. So for anyone who does have little babies crawling around, things like that, they can't just pop this open. They have to be able to stand up and get to it. Continuing up, we'll head over to the bathroom here. And one thing you'll notice here is if you look back at this angle, you can see that these are vaulted ceilings. They're 7-foot ceilings. So anybody standing up in these, unless you're the tallest man in the world, you know, you're going to be fine inside this trailer, because that's one of the big complaints you get. Feels closed or claustrophobic. Not an Outback. We do have our corner shower on this one. This one to me does seem like it sticks out a little further, a little bit more room to move around. Skylight over top there, so you don't have to worry about head clearance on it again. Already taller ceiling, should be good to go on that. Medicine cabinet with actual storage. Sink, toilet, all this stuff's pretty standard. Nothing over the top, nothing too fancy. Fan on it as well. Heading up into the bathroom here. Now this is where we have a couple of cool little features on this trailer that I haven't really seen as much and in other trailers. One thing specifically is going to be your pet-friendly kennel down here. So underneath your storage, you have this little lock. So if you have a pet, you don't need to bring the kennel. You can just use this. Pop that down. You have plenty of overhead storage here again. Right above that storage, you're going to see this unit does have the second AC. And these are ducted together. So this system that Keystone Outback is using, they're claiming that this is going to have awesome airflow. It's very well constructed, so that way there's no air being wasted or leaking out, that it is actually pushed all the way through on this. Down here, down low, you're going to see there is a little blue or a little brown cutting board, it almost looks like, but you pick this right up and it is your access to your outdoor. You can throw a laundry basket down there and you have a little hamper. All right, let's take a look at our panels up here, our switches and all of our slides, awnings, all that good stuff. Up top, you're gonna have your thermostat here with your Air XL. We have our battery heat switch, so you can click that on, it heats up your battery in the colder weather. Water pump, the biggest thing is gonna have standard tank heaters on fresh, black, and gray. So tank heaters are standard, not an option, which is another change you're seeing, another higher end product that they're adding on. Ceiling and awning light switches. Your slide room here, so 2 separate slides, and then your awning is in the middle to extend and retract. They do have your 3 placeholders for this generic panel, and then down below here is your water heater system. So with that, because it's on demand, you can set your temperature that you want your water coming out at. It's just as easy as turning it on and clicking where you want it to go and making any changes to the settings that you have. Heading up front here again, you'll see there was a floor duct in the bedroom, but in the living area there is no floor ducts. They come out of the side here, are a couple. We have one down here in this vent again. So very, very well constructed, a lot less cutting into your flooring. And speaking of the flooring, I guess one of the huge things to talk about with the Keystone Outbacks, they use what is called hyperdeck. So it is not your standard plywood floor. It is a completely unorganic material that is not going to be water absorbent, right? So the reason it is 100% unorganic is because it is man-made. It is meant to not absorb the water on these. So because of that, it is a higher quality. It's also much thicker than what we have seen previously for laminate floors. As a lot of people know, the laminate floors, first thing you think of is, well, they go soft. Your hyperdeck is going to be quite a bit different, twice the thickness. It's backed with fiberglass on both sides, and then it is treated underneath of it. For any road debris that could get to it, anything like that that gets through your underbelly, it's all treated underneath there and good to go. One other important thing to note about the Hyperdeck is that it actually has a higher screw retention rate than your plywood does. So as far as holding in place and staying set and firm, statistically it is a better floor than your plywood floors. On top of that, just a couple key things to mention here is that while this one does have 200-watt solar panel on it, you can get up to a 1200-watt system. It is standard 200. The premium line is going to be standard 400, but again, they can both be upgraded even further. We are really excited about the solar, the tank heaters, the on-demand water heater, and then the lithium batteries all being standard on this line. Those are 4 high-quality products that have really been like the new wave within the RV industry, and we're happy to see Outback going that way. We're really excited for this product and what we have coming in.
All right, y'all, that is the 292 URL by Keystone Outback.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed our demo and our instructions of what the trailer was like. We're really excited for this product, being a new line that we have here. We really think it's a homey feel, a rich, luxurious feel when you walk into it, and furniture's comfy, can't complain about that. So with that being said, our boss is not aware that we're in here right now, so we will catch you guys later.